Are you against paying for other people's renovation and ideas and upgrades? Well, today's objective is to expose you to a home that's in its rare form, so you can do the work and add the value yourself and get a great deal at the same time. Stay tuned for this one. It's going to be great. Hey y'all, okay, it's time for another wonderful episode of HomeWORK with TesHarra. Now, I'm really excited about this one. You know, I have a special place in my heart for my TLC editions, and that's what we are today. It's gonna need your creativity. It's going to need your vision, but it is priced right for you to do all the wonderful things that you want to do. So let me tell you where we are. First of all, we're in the heart of Marietta, top schools, great location, great restaurants, amazing shopping. We are actually district for Marietta High School, which is an award-winning school. So location is amazing. And one thing about HomeWORK with TesHarra, we'll always give you great location. Now the home may need some work, but it will always be in a great location where you can enjoy and be safe and sound. But the property may need some work, or it may be at a price where it's move-in ready, but we're just gonna give you a variety of options, okay? So I'm loving this property, 3,700 square feet, and yes, it has a finished basement, but it was built in 1995, so that was the year I graduated from high school, so I know all about that time period. Let's talk about it. Are you ready? Okay, so let's start. I don't know if I want to go. Let's go this way. Let me show you the dining room, okay? So you're going to see some original elements. Now, in this particular space, they do have the chair rail, which is really nice, but it's like this powder blue color, which is certainly outdated. We know that this has seen better days. It probably was rocking in 1995, but it definitely needs to be replaced now. And we can bring the home up to a more traditional 2026 look or a more modern look if you'd like. So there's several things that you can do in this room to make it your own. But one thing you will appreciate is all of this natural lighting. We have several windows here and a beautiful view of the front yard. So I'm loving this space, but does it need some work? Yes. So actually they replaced the carpet, and that's what I was saying at the beginning. Sometimes you don't want to pay for other people's visions of what's nice, because this carpet is not, it wasn't a good choice in my opinion. I feel like they should have went with like an LVP, which is a luxury vinyl plank, other than this carpet, but they're advertising brand new carpet. But when you walk in here, you're not gonna wanna pay that price for this carpet because it's not probably up to your liking, okay? So that's why it's cool to get a home in its original state. All right, so let's go to the other side. I have a lot to share with you guys about purchasing a property in this particular year and what you could do, okay? So the other side, we have the dining room there. You come over to the other side of the entrance, and I love these double archways. Okay, so what I would like to see you all do for a property like this is keep some of the traditional elements and then upgrade it to where it feels like it's a modern home and you're adding value to it. So again, great lighting. They have the carpet that they say is new. However, I would just replace this whole flooring with LVP or hardwood. It would be absolutely stunning to walk in here and see a consistent floor. Because right now I'm looking at about 3 or 4 different types of flooring. That is a clear indication that it's an older home, and that's the first thing you should do is get consistent flooring to bring the value up, okay? And of course we're gonna paint this all white or agreeable gray or a pop of color, because I showed you in some of my other videos that color's coming back. So this will be a great opportunity. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, you've heard me reference a butler's pantry. So I was a little surprised to see that there is an area for a butler's pantry. Now, mind you, this is not it, okay? We definitely need to upgrade the cabinetry. We need to upgrade this. However, it has the plumbing for a new sink here, and it has the space, and then it has lighting coming in too. So imagine this area for entertaining your friends. You could lay out like a charcuterie board or wine or drinks or whatever for your guests. Great serving area, and it's kind of close proximity to the dining room as well. Okay. All right, so yes, there are spider webs everywhere if you all see me grabbing. So let's talk about that. Okay. The home was built in 1995. This is side note, I'm just venting to you all, okay? This was not planned to say, but if you are a real estate agent or you hire a real estate agent or you're putting your home on the market, just because it was built in 1995 does not mean you need to put it on the market dirty and not clean. This house has spider webs everywhere, so you might see me fighting for my life and protecting myself. But it's a great property. It just needs someone to come in and clean. And here in Atlanta, you can get a good cleaning for 150 to 200 bucks. So clean your property. If you're not going to replace anything, the minimum is to have it clean. So at least it feels move-in ready. But this feels, some people are going to come in here and be very uncomfortable. Now, spider webs, you all saw my video about the dead bugs. Those things don't bother me. As an agent, I've seen it all, but some people will turn around and leave your home because you did not clean it properly. So get a deep professional cleaning, just so it shows better and people feel comfortable. Okay, now that said, let's get back to the tour. This is the living room space here. Great lighting. The view is gorgeous. I really picked a great property for a TLC segment because if you have the view, if you have the lot and the location, the other things are minor, okay? They're very minor. And remember, this is priced under $500,000 in Marietta with a great school system. So that is priceless. This home will not last long if someone can come in with the vision and do the work. So let me ask you a question. It's pop quiz time, okay? Pop quiz time. Let me see, in the comments, I want you to answer this question. If the buyer and the seller both agree on a price and they go under contract, what is the purpose of an appraisal? What is the purpose of an appraisal if both the seller says, yes, this home, I'll take 500, and the buyer says, yes, I'll pay 500K. If they agree, what's the purpose of the appraisal? Okay, so go to the comments and answer that question, and we'll talk about the answer in the comment section. So let's get it going, because I know a lot of you all study real estate, or you may have your real estate license, so you know that, or you've purchased many homes. Let other people know what is the purpose of an appraisal when the price has been agreed upon, okay? All right, so I'm thinking 500K or under 500K is a great price for this property. If they had done the work, what happens to that price? What happens? It goes sky high. Now we're back up to the 700, 800, because they did the floors, they painted, they did all the things. So do you really want to pay for that? And maybe you don't even like the wall color. Now you got to paint again. I like properties like this where you get a great deal and do it yourself. So super excited about this TLC moment, okay? So here's the kitchen. And so I struggled with the house highlight. So stay tuned, because at the end, I always highlight something in the home that I feel is unique. My job is to look at houses every day. Okay, so I see all the things that help a home sell or bring value to it. So I'm gonna highlight that in each video so you can see and pay attention to what I think is great in that house, and do it in your own home. Okay, you don't have to live in the metro Atlanta area to have some of these concepts and ideas in your own home, okay? But this is not the house highlight, so stay tuned. I love the fact that they have a moment for an island. Could it be bigger? Yes, I think it could be extended a little bit more. So if you're gonna renovate the kitchen, here's a moment to bring this out. Maybe get some soapstone or some quartz or some great countertops where you can expand it. How do you all feel about the oven in the island? Okay, this is a very 1990, early 2000 thing. Builders right now, unless it's custom and specified, they're not putting the oven in the island. It will be typically up on the wall or on the back wall, okay? But I have had a client who she really wanted it in the island. So this would have been a great opportunity for her, because it already has, the gas and everything attached here in this space. So love this. You have your standard refrigerator. Everything else is pretty standard. Now, this green accent tile screams 1995. Okay, now you don't have to go back with me. Like I said, I graduated from high school in 1995. So that when I saw that year, I just got all nostalgic and it was amazing, right? So this is what I remember. But is that what we want in 2026? Probably not. Easy fix though, you knock that out, you get some nice shiny subway tile or whatever you like here. We replace these countertops. These are really, I think it's Formica. That's a horrible plastic material, to be honest. Very, very bad material. So we need to replace this. Maybe get a farm style sink if you like the one piece. That would have been a great question too. What is a farm style sink? But it's just the one area. How many of you all hate those? Put that in the comment section. How many of you all like two separate sinks? Wash sit up here and dry for a little bit, right? Or how many of y'all like the style and aesthetics of the style sink? And some of them that are stainless steel, they'll kind of do a waterfall over the front, and it's really beautiful. So let me know how you feel about that. But yes, all of this must go. It must go. It just has seen better days. Now, could you purchase this home for its location, everything, and then just simply take some time to do those things? Yes. This does not have to be done in the first year. The home is move-in ready according to your standards, but there are some things you can do to bring value. So I'm always happy when the buyers put their own value in versus giving money to someone else who has done the work. Okay. I always say somebody's going to do the work. Either the builder, the seller, or you as the buyer will do the work, but it has to be done because that's what homes need, right? They need TLC from someone, and the price tag is contingent upon who does the work, okay? All right, it is progress report time, okay? How am I doing? Did I pick a good one? What do you like about this particular property, or what would you change right away? Let me know. Say, TesHarra, I couldn't move into that home until that XYZ was done. Or if there's some things that you really love, and do you see the value that I see in this home? Let me know. And also we have the open concept too, because back in the 90s, there are a lot of walls. So this one does have open concept. I think it was a great choice for the location in schools, but let me know how you feel. And don't forget to stay tuned because we have the house highlight coming up. Before we go upstairs to see the bedrooms, take some time to subscribe and like this video. Please continue to support us. We want to continue to bring beautiful homes into your home so you have great ideas that you can do on your own, okay? A little DIY. All right? Thank you so much and stay tuned. Now, I know this is the part you all have been waiting on, the bedrooms, but I want to do a quick recap on this beauty, okay? We are on a basement, 3,700 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and all of the bedrooms are actually upstairs, so it's not like that situation where you have a bedroom downstairs in the basement. They're all right here, okay? Now, behind me is my house highlight, so we're going to save that for last. We do have a full bathroom here, okay, and then we have 3 bedrooms on this side of the home. So I want you to come in and look at this home, okay? And I mean this particular room. So it's dark, you can't see me, so the bulb was not changed. So that goes back to, and I'm gonna let you all just take this in because that's important. I think as a listing agent and a seller, change your bulbs, get a professional cleaning in your home. Even if you don't paint and change floors, these are minor things that can be done to make the buyer feel like the home is warm and welcoming, okay? So, but good sized bedroom. Of course, all the bedrooms have closets. You all know, as I've said many times before, homes in Georgia, the bedroom is considered a bedroom when it has a closet as well as a window, okay? And that's a bedroom. So we have 1 bedroom here. We have 1 in front of me. So those are your 3 bedrooms on the 2nd level, okay? Are you all ready for the house highlight? I am so excited. It really surprised me. So remember, the house highlight is TesHarra's favorite thing about each home, something that's unique that you don't find in other properties. I just want to bring those things to your attention. I have the pleasure of seeing beautiful homes each and every day. So I want to bring that experience to you, and hopefully it'll motivate you to do something cool in your home. Okay, let's go look at the highlight. Okay, here it is. I'm so excited to share this with you all. Look at all of this space. This is absolutely amazing. Now, let me tell you why this is a house highlight, because you might say, oh, TesHarra, that's just a primary suite. No, this is the house highlight because in 1995, it was not very customary to have this much space, and certainly not a fireplace in the primary suite. Now, I've seen a lot of homes built in 1995 or in the 90s, early 2000s, and this was not a feature. So now that it is here, it's set up, you have all of the, the unit here, you need to just kind of modernize it and bring it up to today's date, right? And then all of the sitting space is also my favorite, and I'm not done. Look at this view, okay? The view is absolutely stunning. All of that greenery, it's private. There's no one behind you. This is certainly my favorite space. I would take this, I would follow up with the flooring downstairs. Let's be consistent, right? All LVP, same color, or hardwood. I would paint these walls white, or a soft gray. I would then get some plantation shutters and make the windows pop. It would be absolutely beautiful. And of course, we need to redesign the fireplace. You can use your favorite AI app and find some great ideas to modernize this fireplace, and that would be just a great finish to this large space. I can just see you relaxing at the end of a long day. This is a space that can be revitalized to be something great, okay? I'm still not done. You have the fireplace, you have the sitting area, you have this huge space here for your bed and your furniture. Gorgeous private view. Let me show you the ensuite. Look at this, okay? Well, before we get there, I forgot 2 closets, okay? His and hers, hers and hers, his and his, whomever, however. But listen, I always say that 2 closets, that's really the key to a happy marriage, okay? So you can have your side, other person can have their side. This is amazing. 1995, see? Okay, so there's gonna be a terrible echo in here, but just bear with me, and the lighting might not be that great. But I wanted to show you the ensuite. Tons and tons of space. It's one of those that goes all the way up to the ceiling. So you have like that vaulted ceiling feel. I love how spacious this is. These towels have to go. These towels, now some towels you can clean and keep. These are dated and worn, so they need to be replaced. With LVP, I wouldn't put hardwood in the bathroom, but LVP, you could certainly follow that same trend here, or just get some nice towel that complements the LVP that you have in the primary suite, okay? Love this space. Huge, beautiful window with a great view as well. This is definitely my house highlight. Tell me, did I nail it? Go to the comments and tell me what you think. I would be remiss if I did not let you know that I truly want to be your trusted realtor in Metro Atlanta for all things real estate, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. Give me a call. I'd love to help you. If you're looking for my contact information, go to the description box. You'll see a link where you can schedule a free Zoom with me so we can get to know each other better, or my phone number, email. Reach out to me, whichever way is most convenient to you. I'd love to have a conversation. This concludes our episode of Homework with TesHarra. I hope to see you here next Thursday. Until then, class is dismissed.